TGIF, happy Friday, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. I think today I'm just trying to make up for missing yesterday, so I have 7 different jobs to share with you today. Some of them are from big companies like AllState. We have the Hershey Chocolate Company hiring, DoorDash hiring, and no, you are not delivering anything, not leaving your house. We have Amazon hiring. We even have, I think, some healthcare jobs thrown in here, a mixed bag, a little bit of something for everyone. Some will require college degrees or equivalent experience. Some do not. I really tried to mix it up. So we're going to dive all in. As always, links, timestamps, all additional information you may need can always be found in the YouTube description box below this video. I do just ask that if you enjoy anything that I share, please let me know by giving me that direct feedback. You can give this video a thumbs up like button or leave something in the comments. Now, first up, we have AllState, the insurance company hiring. They probably need no introduction. They have 12,000 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a claims resolution specialist. This is fully remote for the United States. And even though they are hiring throughout the United States, they are not hiring in California, Alaska, Hawaii, or Puerto Rico at this time. But this is basically going to be a customer service phone type position. You're building and maintaining customer connections by understanding their needs and just serving them with empathy and compassion. So these are claims that people are filing. So you're working in a fast-paced call center where you're answering the calls when people want to resolve their claims, start new claims, things like that for their insurance policies that they have through Allstate. You're providing information to the customers on claim status, answering questions for them on existing claims, documenting basically just all actions you've taken in the computer system. You might also have to communicate with third parties to kind of do research, gather information so that those claims can get processed and paid out. You'll help kind of the customer while their claim is being processed, schedule inspections, rental cars. If their car is getting fixed from an accident or something, they'll need a car to drive while their car is getting fixed. So you're just going to help them with everything that their insurance policy covers. Now, they do want somebody who can be flexible in the schedules that you work because they do have start times that start as early as 6 a.m. Central Time or as late as 3:30 p.m. Central Time. So you might have a morning shift or you might have like a second afternoon shift, but they only require high school diploma or GED, and they prefer 1 year of customer service experience. Other than that, somebody who can just multitask, be organized, be empathetic, be positive with the customers, work yourself around a computer. Now, pay for this one is $17.50 an hour generally, but can go up to $20 an hour. Now, next up, we have Disa Global Solutions. They have 152 reviews from those past and current employees, an overall rating of 3.2 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a public record specialist, again, remote for the United States. Everything that I'm sharing is for the United States. But as a public record specialist, you're going to be responsible for kind of researching and analyzing background histories that are located through public record sources. So this means that you're really conducting that internet-based research, trying to pull up different record checks and record sources used in background reports, primarily based kind of in the public record search. You're processing items like civil and criminal searches, sex offender searches, motor vehicle record searches, medical sanctions. And of course, you're taking all this information that you're collecting from your research, you're organizing it so that you can have priority orders, assign time frames, you're communicating with like government agencies, vendors, you're monitoring the pending work levels, you're basically just collecting all this information from these public record searches. Only requires a high school diploma or GED and somebody who has data entry experience, record entry, somebody who's done research, investigation, medical billing, insurance claims processing, something in those kind of fields, internet research. So quite a lot of different things you could have experience in. You only need really experience in one of them. You don't have to have them all. They do want somebody who can really use those Microsoft Office computer systems like Word, Excel, Outlook, and somebody who can kind of work the schedule that they need, which is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time for training, and then 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time for the regular work schedule. So, of course, if you're outside of that time zone, convert your hours to see if that works for you. Pay for this one is anywhere from $16 an hour up to $18 an hour. Now, I've shared the Hershey Company, the chocolate company, in the past on this channel before, but we don't see a whole lot of remote jobs for them. But they do have one open right now. They have 2,300 reviews, an overall rating of 3.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an associate, a project manager. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it does say this is remote work from home. But they're just basically looking for a project manager to oversee their projects in their human resources portfolio. So you're managing multiple project plans assigned within your methodology, tools, practices. You're kind of reporting out on the project statuses, the risk, and the dependencies through different tools, dashboards, kind of facilitating the communication between those project teams, the stakeholders, the leadership. So again, you're managing the projects. You're not actually doing a lot of them yourself. You're doing the reporting on them. You're kind of making sure that everything stays on task, on budget, all the things. So you're analyzing the data for insights for planning, prioritizing, and those decision making. Now, they are looking for somebody who has a bachelor degree and who has 3 to 5 years of some kind of a project management experience. They prefer somebody who's worked in human resources before, but that's not required if you just have that project management experience. Other than that, you got to be detail oriented, have great analytical problem solving skills, great technical abilities. Now, sadly, Hershey did not list pay. That will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. Keeping it moving, we have DoorDash also hiring. No leaving your house, no delivering groceries or food required. DoorDash probably needs no introduction. 18,000 reviews, a rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a senior associate for their customer experience division. They're basically kind of looking for somebody to work with their credits and refunds team. You're kind of partnering with teams within the customer service, customer experience department, working alongside kind of the product engineering. I can't talk this morning, sorry. And analytics teams. You're really improving the credits and refunds policies, strategies that result in customer experience for the customers. So think of yourself kind of as a customer. DoorDash, you order something, you pay an higher price to get things DoorDashed or delivered to your home, and then you don't get what you asked for. So then you complain and you want your money back. You want a refund, or you want a credit on your account so you can reorder, things like that. There's policies and procedures in place for that, but you really want to make sure that the customer has the best possible customer experience they can. So you're kind of looking at those policies and procedures. Your job is going to be to kind of improve on them, make sure that they run smoothly, make sure if there's things that could do better, that you kind of change the policies where things can be done better. So you're really using data to dig into and identify opportunities to optimize these refund policies and experiences. So you are working with a lot of data, a lot of databases like SQL and Microsoft Excel. Now, they are not requiring any kind of college degree. They just don't want somebody who can really solve problems, somebody who's analytical. You can work with all of those data modeling systems. You're persuasive. You kind of are effective communicator. You can work with different things like that. You're very organized. Now, pay for this position is pretty high. It's anywhere from $74,800 a year up to $110,000 a year. If you're looking for a job more in the healthcare field, I have you covered there too. Prime Therapeutics is hiring. 1,100 reviews, a rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. Prime Therapeutics is looking for a billing specialist specifically for their pharmacy rebate department. Again, remote, work from home, United States. But Prime Therapeutics is looking for somebody to do the research of their client account issues, making sure that their billing system is always updated in a timely and appropriate manner so that those clients' remittances, proper revenue goes out, gets paid, all the things. So you're preparing and maintaining, auditing different spreadsheets for completed 5,500 S's. You're utilizing the billing history to initiate schedules proactively. You're kind of researching information regarding complex questions, inquiries, developing developing solutions and communicate the outcome professionally by telephone and in writing. So you're basically responding to client and account management requests to update client information, making sure that all the changes are correct in the system and done again in a timely manner. Now, while they do prefer an associate's degree for this, no college degree is actually required as long as you have a high school diploma, GED, and at least 2 years of some kind of billing healthcare billing experience. You do have to be eligible to work in the United States. And of course, be able to sit at a computer for long periods of time. Now, pay for this position is anywhere from $17.85 an hour up to $25.48 an hour. Now, I feel like here recently, Amazon seems to always every few months be hiring customer support. I don't know if they just need that many reps or they have a lot of turnover, but they are hiring again. So I thought I would throw it in here. Amazon, 234,000 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a customer support specialist for their Shop Bop division. Now, it does say virtual work from home USA over on the side here, but Shop Bop is a fully integrated Amazon subsidiary. So it is a smaller company of Amazon based out of Madison, Wisconsin. They're basically looking for a customer service rep to work 7 a.m. between the hours, of 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. They operate 7 days a week. That's their call center. So know that you're going to have different shifts. You might have a morning shift one day, an afternoon shift another day. You are going to have to work some on weekends, holidays. Pay is $19 an hour. But of course, you're just working as that brand ambassador for ShopBot, providing customer service to all the customers. So they're going to be calling in through like phone, or you might work email, live chat, social media. You're just providing product information for the customer, making sure that they're satisfied. So answering any refund questions, product questions, handling the cases, all the things. Only requires a high school diploma or GED and somebody who has 2 years of experience in some kind of a customer service. They prefer that to be in like some kind of a luxury or retail, but it doesn't have to be. Great communication skills, somebody who can be proficient in basic math skills, somebody who can work their entire shift sitting for long periods of time. Again, these are computer jobs, so you're going to be sitting at a computer for quite a while. Now, they do have preferences of somebody being fluent in either Russian, Korean, Japanese, or Spanish. So if you can speak a second language, one of those, that will get you to the top of the line for an interview. But again, it's preferred and not required. Now, if you have experience in creating like education training materials, like training documents or like training guided videos, Coursedog is hiring. They only have 33 reviews, so please always do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. They have a high rating, though, of 4.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a user education associate. Now, over here on the side, it does say it's fully remote and pays anywhere from $80,000 a year up to $100,000 a year. They're really looking for somebody to create, update, and manage their digital training assets, like instructional videos, in-apps guidance, so like tooltips, walkthroughs, interactive learning models, their FAQ pages, support documentation, all the things. So you're just partnering with different teams to maintain and improve their knowledge base to how to work all their products and stuff. You're facilitating customer webinars, online training programs. And of course, you are going to have to do a little bit of reporting out on this, tracking the performance of the educational content that's put out, kind of talking to people, getting feedback, getting insights, usage trends. Are people using the documentation that is put out for them to use? Now, this does require a bachelor degree. Pay is high, but they are requiring a bachelor degree and somebody who has 1 to 4 years of experience kind of in creating training content, training material. They prefer somebody who's worked in like the software as a service, software as a solution environment before. Other than that, you've kind of got to be analytical. You can kind of look at data, make decisions from the data. You've got to have great time management skills and somebody who's really a self-starter. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.